What's up, y'all? This is Toots Santiago, and welcome to the tea party. How you doing, booze? The tea is steaming hot this week, and we're gonna talk about this week's shenanigans. Well, let's start it off with Miss Joseline and her baby daddy Stevie J. Well, oh, y'all ain't know she had a baby daddy? Yeah, Miss Joseline, she's preggo. And on top of that, we're gonna also talk about Miss Kesha, aka Rudy Knight Pulliam, and her soon-to-be ex-husband Ed Hartwell. Yeah, she's pregnant, and he's saying he is not the father. And then for the third go around, we're gonna talk about Miss Mary J.Blige and her soon-to-be ex-husband Kendu. Yeah, no more drama, more like some more drama. And then let's end it off with a little puff puff pass, that loud pack. We're gonna be talking about the new advances in the weed technology. So thanks for tuning in, y'all, and let's go. Now, congratulations are in order for Mrs. Joseline, the baddest Bush Hernandez. She is pregnant, and I'm not sure how many months pregnant, but she looks about to be 4 months. But let's not speak too soon because Miss Joseline is having some issues. Her and her baby Zaddy, Stevie J, they've been going back and forth on Twitter, like what's new about the DNA matching up. Yeah, Stevie J don't think that's his baby, y'all. Now, there's been rumors that the baby daddy might actually be Young Dro. I mean, remember him? What song did he have? Something about broccoli. I forgot. Anyway, but yeah, Young Joe used to date Fantasia a few years back, but now he's been spotted up back on the scene. He had a little song out on the radio, and he's been trying to do his thing again, and I guess to make himself relevant again. Remember the end of the Love and Hip Hop, they had showed Joseline and Young Joe together. Well, yeah, it's rumors that he might be the baby daddy, but Joseline is saying no, 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 punta, no, daddy. She's letting everyone know that Stevie is the father, and Stevie J ain't having it. He put up this post on Instagram saying Billie Jean is not my lover. She just a girl that thinks she knows, something like that. You remember the song "Oh He's"? I don't know. Some young bucks y'all might know what I'm talking about, but it's a Michael Jackson song, and he basically put up the Billie Jean cover where Michael Jackson in this song he talks about how this chick is saying he the father and he ain't the father. But anyway, Joseline, she's been posting up pictures of her stomach because, she has a banging body, like, boobs, booty. She got like a really nice six pack. I wouldn't mind having that six pack. And, she works out really hard. So she put up a recent picture with her trainer. Actually, her trainer put up the picture. And she reposted it of her with her stomach out, and they say in the caption, like, watch people say this is Photoshop, because people have been saying she's been photoshopping her pictures of her stomach, but I don't think she's photoshopping these pictures, y'all. This girl is pregnant, and who knows if Stevie J is the father. Now, on Love and Hip Hop, the reunion for 2016, they showing some sneak peeks. They show clips of everyone saying, how Joseline is a coke kid, allegedly. Now, there's been rumors for a while that she's been on drugs. She admits that she smokes weed. Of course she drinks because you always see pictures of her out on the Atlanta party scene with a drink in her hand. But it's been rumors that she's been snorting on white lines, if you know what I mean. Yeah, coke. But anyway, they've been saying that you got Mimi on there, been saying that she's a dopaline, they call her cocaine or something like that. Hopefully she's not on coke. Hopefully she's not, because if so, the baby gonna be messed up. The baby already got a crazy mommy and daddy. I should say allegedly. I don't need nobody suing me. But she's the baddest bitch, and he's bad boy and blasey blasey. Yeah, they both off the rocker. But yeah, so let's just stay tuned to see what happens with that one, because Miss Baddest Bitch Joseline Hernandez, she's definitely got a bump in the front and a bump in the back now, and there's no denying that. So let's move on to Mrs. Rudy Huxtable. I hate when people do that. They just call her by her real name. Alright, she a grown woman. Her name is Kesha Knight Pulliam, and her estranged husband Ed Hartwell, who is the former husband of the former Real Housewife of Atlanta to Lisa Wu, who is now on Hollywood Divas on Channel TV1. And I tuned into that show. I kind of like that show. But anyway, Kesha is saying to Lisa, keep my name out your mouth, girl. Okay, because Lisa was in her feelings on the Hollywood Diva show. She was talking about how her and Ed, they divorced now, but anyway, they share a child together. Her and Ed, they used to be best friends. He didn't come to her and tell her how, he was getting married to Kesha, like he needed her, say so or something like that. It's really none of your business. But anyway, she said she had to find out through other people and la da 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 whatever, like normal people do. Like normal people find out through the grapevine that their ex is getting married and they move on, but not Miss Lisa. So she's using that as a storyline on Hollywood Divas. And I don't blame her. Like, you gotta get that check and get that coin. But anyway, Miss Kesha, she ain't having it. She's pregnant. She's already going through enough. Her and Ed are going through some stuff. Before her and Ed got together, she was dating Big Tigger. Now, I don't know if y'all know who Big Tigger is, but he used to have a show called Tigger's Basement on BET, where he used to play like hip-hop videos. It was a really good show. He used to play like real hip-hop. And now, he used to, what else did he do? He did the Love and Hip Hop, like Atlanta After Show or something. Like, he's around. I think he has a radio show too, but he's based in Atlanta. So her and Big Tigger used to always be in Atlanta together. They were together for a minute, and then they broke up. And then like right after they had went to the White House together for something, but right after they went to the White House together for some dinner, they broke up. And right afterwards, she got married to Ed Hartwell, like in a blink. Like she ain't waste no time bouncing back. And I'm not mad at her. I probably wouldn't have got married though, but I'm not mad at her for bouncing back quick. But people were so confused that the media was posting pictures of her and Big Tigger instead of her and Ed Hartwell. Like they thought Kesha had married Big Tigger, and Big Tigger was saying like, no, I ain't get married. So fast forward to 2016. That was 2015 when that happened. Fast forward to 2016. Kesha's pregnant, and Ed is nowhere to be found. Ed is saying that he think he's not the father. He knows he's not the father. Now he know he ain't the deity. Call Maury, okay? Because Big Tigger must have put a little bit of that seed up on y'all, and he's the father. What Ed is saying allegedly is that her and Big Tigger were still dating while they were married, while they were still together, and blah, 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 blah. Kesha says she ain't having it. Now, it's rumors that they don't have a prenup. I hope she has a prenup because even though Ed Hart was a former NFL player, keyword is former, okay? Kesha, she was on the Cosby Show. She got a little coin. She done a couple things with Tyler Perry. She ain't been doing, anything really too relevant lately, but whatever. They saying she got coin and she needs to protect that coin, but she didn't have anything protected. Make a long story short, after Lisa was saying all the stuff on the Hollywood Diva show, Kesha said, keep my name out your mouth. She went on the Candy Burris from Real Housewife of Atlanta. She went on her show called Candy, and she said, me and Lisa Wu, we are not friends. Okay, I be around Atlanta. I be out doing my thing. Okay, and we took a picture together, but we're not friends. And she needs to keep her name out my mouth because Lisa also was saying on the show that she introduced Kesha and Ed together. That Lisa, okay, and Kesha they aren't BFFs. This is what she said, but they're industry friends. Now, girl, get over it. Like, unless she's just your best friend, y'all don't even mention it. But that's my opinion. But anyway, so Kesha saying if Lisa doesn't keep her name in her mouth, her lawyers will be contacting TV1, and they will be canceling their ass basically. And she's saying, no, we were never friends. I never took her husband. They been divorced for years before me and Ed got together, and get over it. And I am pregnant, and he is the father. So y'all keep her in your thoughts, cause Kesha gonna do something. Ain't no joke being pregnant. And so I hope then they work it out or something. I don't know. But let's move along to the next drama, or shall we say some more drama. my girl, everybody's girl, the queen of hip hop and R&B, Miss Mary J. Blige, filed for divorce from Kendu, and we all, I, I bangs with Miss Mary J. Blige, so we gonna call Kendu Ken Don't, cause you don't try, Miss Mary J. Blige, Miss No More Drama. Let's Miss Get It Crunkalate and Fire. Well, how that song go? I forgot how that was song went, but that was my joint back in the day. You don't mess with her, okay? So it's been rumors for years, like years, that Ken Don't, okay, was cheating. Now, no one ever, could confirm it if it was true or not. But it's been going on for years that yes, he's been cheating, blasey blasey, whatever. So now I guess it was true. Where there's smoke, there's fire, ladies. Somebody saying something, there's some fire. You better pay attention. So Miss Mary J. Blige paid attention, and she got a percolating, fighting, and dancery, and filed those papers. And yes, I hope she had a prenup. I think, yeah, he also was her manager too. He in the industry himself, so you know how them industry people go. They don't have any kids together, so it should be a good quick divorce. But when you rich, them divorces take forever. Divorces take forever, period. But I hope Miss Mary J. Blige, she bounces back and finds her somebody, because I love Mary J. She been through so much. But you know what they say, when she go through heartache, she released some good music. Now she released a statement saying that she filed for divorce, things haven't worked out the way that she wanted to, so she had to file. But she is working on her on her album, and she know what people say, when you have heartbreak, you have good albums. They always say it about R&B singers, especially about her. When she going through some drama, yes, she brings that fire. So thank you, Ken Don't. Thank you and no thank you. But she gonna have a nice CD. Watch, she gonna have this joint percolating, firelating, whatever she's saying this song. Crunk. I can't wait. So let's move along to the next. So are there any loud smokers out there? Because there's some new technology for you guys if you're interested in growing your own marijuana. Yes, it's a startup company called Leaf. They created a refrigerator for those weed growers, from beginners to professional. Now this refrigerator lets you incubate all types of strands of weed from your phone. So you put the weed in the refrigerator. I know I said refrigerator. And there's an app that you can download on your phone that lets you monitor the growth of it, because it has a webcam installed in it, so you can see how your plants are growing, if they're ready to be plucked and rolled up and smoked. And they also have temperature control, water control. You can see the stats on your plant. It is crazy how much technology has grown. Like, wow. Like, no more growing weed in your backyard or in your basement with a lamp. Now you have, I don't know about that, but I've heard about that. But now you have a refrigerator where you can get your little situation. You don't even have to have the refrigerator on your house, on your premises. You don't have to worry about the feds knocking. You can have in a remote location. I'm not going to give you guys no tips or nothing, but this, use your brain, your imagination. Like, this would make the game so much easier for all the people who grow weed, sell weed, smoke weed, whatever you do. It's not frowned upon. It's legal. It's not looked down on no more. It is, but it isn't. But it's crazy. So, if you out there, you trying to sell you some weed, they making it illegal in all types of states, and you trying to get up in the business, go ahead. But the startup company Leaf is actually taking it in their own hands to revolutionize the way that weed is grown. So puff puff pass. Alright, y'all, thank you for tuning in, and if you made it this far through the video, go ahead and subscribe. It's free $99. Like, really, let me know what's real and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter under @Toots _Santiago, and I will follow back for sure. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you think of all this drama going on, and if was the tea hot enough for you. Alright guys, like, comment, subscribe. Bye.